should be working. Testing, mic, testing, adjusting. Testing again, that should do it. All right. We are operating. Sweet. All right, brother. 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 All right, awesome. Let me pull up chat, see how you guys are doing. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Good to have you all here. We are going to be doing a little Space Marine 2. We haven't done a Space Marine 2 stream in a little while, and I was busy building a brand new Space Marine build. Take a look at this new build. I haven't forgotten the Black Cobras, and I'm still making lore for them, but I've made a brand new chapter. Yeah, Hannah, I saw your message on Discord. You can send me the request. All right. What are you going to go as, Lark? Tech Marine?
Yeah, Tech Marine. I need to grind them up.
Yeah, I need to grind mine up too, but I'll let you go first. I'll grind my Vanguard.
All right.
All right, let's do something simple to get you back into it, because I know you've been out of the game for a bit.
Yeah.
Let's do an average mission, and let's do the basic. Let's just do an Inferno mission.
Inferno to start, okay.
And I'm going to set private mode to on for now. And let's rock and roll.
Scooby-Doo.
What chapter is this? Allow me to introduce the Knights of Zion. I have built the Knights of Zion.
Trade.
Respect, brother. Come, brother Tech Marine. All right, Hannah, let me take a look at the request. Pulling it up. I'm guessing there's no Bible study due to Mother's Day today. Yeah, I sent a message in Discord saying there wouldn't be a Bible study today. We will pick up next Saturday. We'll pick up next Sunday. We will do another one next Sunday. Read to me. Yeah, I can do that, Hannah. But before we do, I want to ask, why do you want me to? I'm not saying I won't. I'm just curious why. What do you miss from old Warhammer? When you say old Warhammer, do you mean 30K or do you mean from the old lore writers?
Or do you mean from fantasy?
Yeah, or do you mean fantasy? That's a good question too. The Knights of Zion sounds epic. Damn it, Ruben, you almost had me with that G video. I ought to take your kidneys with PK for that brief scare. I couldn't resist. Like, that was so awesome. Okay, thanks for at least letting me know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Spark Prisma. Honestly, I wanted to do it today, but I had a very long day at work, and I knew I'd be really busy. And then I just wanted to talk to Mom when I got off work. I didn't have time to sit down and write it all up. But we will do it next Sunday. The old lore writers. If I had to say anything I missed from the old lore writers, I miss when they really cared about the setting itself rather than just propping up their favorite chapters or factions.
And then again, they were doing that back then, too.
Well, they were, but they were willing to explore other things besides just the Imperium of Man. Now they only want to talk about the Imperium or Chaos. When's the last time they honestly talked about the Orcs or the Eldar?
Well, they'll talk about the orcs occasionally, but just not a lot.
Well, yeah, they only talk about the Orcs when they want the Orcs to get crumped by someone else. Think about it. They were about to set up the Orcs versus Angron and the World Eaters. That was going to be so cool. Did they go with it? No. They had to have a Space Wolf kill Gazgul instead.
Armor boost.
Oh, where at?
Right where I am.
I'm coming to it. 20 stinking dollars. 20 stinking dollars from Ninja Rex. G. G. That's just gonna be a new thing. Anytime we end a stream, it's gonna be all right. G, guys. All right. I miss playing this game. But thank you for the $20. All right, moving up. Raven, you did a Heroes in History recently that wasn't for Honor. I know you love Japanese history. Is there any chance you can go over the origins of yokai from Neo or something similar to that? Okay, so good question. I would not mind doing a video talking about some of the yokai in Neo. That'd be a kind of cool video talking about yokai. I may do that around Halloween because that would be fun. But the reason I do, but Heroes in History isn't just to talk about Carnifex. All right, we'll deal with it. But Heroes in History isn't just to talk about heroic, historical things necessarily. It's also to talk about obscure history, like stuff you may not have known. Would you mind if I did the kill?
Alright. Get him now.
Thank you, brother. You may have the next one.
Alright.
But I wanted to show off the Knights of Zion slaying a monster.
I'm dressed as a Knight of Zion, too.
Well, yeah, but they wouldn't have seen yours as well as mine.
Okay.
But like I said, you've got the next one. Anyway, I'm also giving the Alabastus Grand Fleet into a fleet like Whitebeard's crew mixed with the Straw Hats Grand Fleet. Oh, okay, cool. Angron would annihilate God's Cool. It wouldn't be much of a fight. I don't know, dude.
With that attitude.
Dude, God's Cool is not to be underestimated. The dude soloed a Bloodthirster without breaking a sweat. Like, don't get me wrong, Angron's going to be tough, but God's Cool's not a weakling either. Remember, Gazkul saw a Bloodthirster, ran at it at top speed while wearing heavy armor, defying even orc expectations, and then just soloed that Bloodthirster without even trying. Sorry to say, I think Gazkul would actually give Angron a run for his money.
So there's the chance that Korn might even boost Gazkul because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, Gazkul, Korn has a soft spot for orcs. He may give Gazkul an advantage. Anyway. Hey, Raven, hey, Lark, how goes the Mini Crusade? Going well. Knights of Zion is a sweet name for a homebrew chapter. Oh, wait till I tell you their lore. Wait till I tell you their lore. You guys are going to love it. Well, some of you will love it. Others of you will hate it.
And if you don't like it, just remember, non-canon.
Yeah, it's completely non-canon. Toasted. Gazkul is the prophet of the green. He's also highly intelligent for an orc.
Yep, I love that he points like we're going to like invade up, like we're gonna go out and invade, and he points like he points to the sky to show we're getting off planet. And one orc raises his hand. How are we gonna fight the clouds?
And then he actually has like deep moments where he's kind of like, "Are the gods no longer talking to me?" Checking.
Another one.
Check this one.
I am having no luck. A waste of time.
I'll check this one.
Empty-handed.
Nothing.
Must be in the cave network.
Yep. We got one calling for mommy.
People come here to spend all day turning out pockets.
Got it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the lore of the Knights of Zion? All right, here we go. Oh wait, before I answer that, Raven, is it better to have story characters to be racially ambiguous? It depends entirely on the character. Like for example, John 117. I don't think it matters what race he is. It really doesn't matter. He is his own entity. But other characters it may matter. Like
We got a zone throw.
like, for example, if you're going to have a ninja, probably want to make them Japanese. If they're not Japanese, you better have a really good reason why. Hold up. Whee! There, one down. Get the other one. Get him. Get him. Get him, brother. Get him, brother. That was brutal.
There.
Anyway, where was I? Is he halfway into becoming a Krork? He might be, you never know.
Good day.
I mean, Gork and Mork literally spoke to him and said, "You are our prophet." So, yeah, he's kind of earned their blessing. He might be evolving into a Krork.
We'll see. We'll see.
He could be. He's been racking up a lot of victories. Oh shoot. Anyway, now it's time to talk about the Knights of Zion. Hold on. Let's get through this part first, so that I can talk without losing focus. Get him. Got him. Do you need a Medicaid stem?
Oh, I've got a Medicaid stem.
Alright, I'll take this then. Alright, so anyway. So, the story of the Knights of Zion. I've been asked for a long time about Space Marines and Warhammer 40k and their relation to Christianity, since everyone knows I'm a Christian, and they were curious how I would write Christians into Warhammer 40k. After a long time of thinking about it, this is my answer. Please bear in mind, this is all fan fiction. I know it would not actually work, but this is how I would do it. The Knights of Zion. It all started when a few fallen fell out of the warp hole that destroyed Caliban into the present setting, but they land on a planet called Zion. Zion is unique in the sense that it is a paradise world where it has pretty functioning flora, fauna, and life. And what's even more strange is the warp around it is actually pretty stable. You don't have a lot of demons surrounding it. You don't have a whole lot of weird warp rifts that cause issues. In fact, it's so stable, it's hard for astropaths and navigators to find it because it just kind of lives in its own little anomaly. It can't be explained why, but it just does. Now, here's the cool thing about the people of Zion. They worship the Christian God and own one of the last manuscripts of the Bible that are left in circulation. This Fallen and his group, at first, are very skeptical of all this and not sure how to feel, but they decide that they don't have anywhere to go, so they might as well just deal with it and get information about the wider galaxy. After some time passes, they end up reading this Bible, asking questions, learning more about the history of this planet, and decide, you know what, they may be onto something. So they not only convert to this new way of thinking, but they also start realizing that the rest of the Imperium, the rest of mankind, should be allowed to know this as well. So they go out and they start looking for other Fallen to join them. Some other Fallen end up coming to Zion. They go through the same thing, and very gradually they've been rebuilding themselves into a very small military force to protect Zion. But they are one small band, and they cannot do it all themselves. So they decide to reach out to more than just their fallen brothers. They reach out to other Black Shields, or disgraced Marines, or solo Marines, or disgraced chapters, or those that are considered traitorous, and they allow them the opportunity to come to Zion. And very slowly, they have built a chapter that is actually close to Legion strength, having about 12 to 13,000 members. And they go out and protect humanity just the way other Marines do, but they do not worship the God Emperor. Oh, we got a lictor.
Oh, you got it?
Got him.
Ready, payload delivery. Rights of activation have been observed. Interface is hardening the machine constantly.
Got him.
I am sequencing.
As we were saying. So, this has led to them growing very gradually, and while and they don't make their true beliefs known to the wider Imperium. Most of the Imperium just assumes that they're a Dark Angel successor chapter. The Dark Angels assume this too because they've hidden their fallen brothers rather well. The fallen do not go by their old names, taking up biblical names. And any other members that aren't of fallen lineage or are modern day Dark Angel lineage or just of other lineage in general keep them safe as well. So the Dark Angels do not know that there are fallen amongst their number. They keep themselves hidden rather well because the planet wants to keep them safe since they protect the planet from other invasions or attacks and from the ecclesiarchy, which would definitely want to destroy them given the opportunity. Oh shoot. Need to heal. There we go. I was so distracted talking, I was letting myself get cooked. Get it. Finish him off. Oh, well, it wouldn't let you for some reason.
Why?
I don't know why. I was moving away to attack these guys, and then it just made me do the takedown. I do not know. Generator 1, hurry. They don't worship the Emperor. Believe it or not, most Space Marine chapters don't worship the Emperor. Only a few, like the Black Templars, worship him. The rest are all very much aware he's not a god, but it's not like the ecclesiarchy can really stop them. Like, hey, you don't worship him? Points a bolter at their face. Make me. You know what? We're willing to negotiate. Didn't I talk about which Primarchs would be Christian? Yeah, we talked about how there would be a few that would be more receptive of it. And speaking of which, one of the things that keeps him safe is, in my opinion, Lion himself. Lion may not believe in Jesus or believe in that stuff, but he also would be wise enough to recognize they're not a threat. Lion, in his own book, Son of the Forest, even admitted that if he had to choose between entities of the warp and himself, he'd rather humanity choose to worship him than the entities of the warp. If he knew that there was a god that was not of the warp that humanity might be interested to worship, he might say, yeah, okay, that's fine, just don't do the alternative, you know what I'm saying? $10 for Ninja T-Rex again, and I was wondering about your thoughts on the salamanders. I know that some people find them either boring or dumb, but personally I really like them. I did a video on the salamanders, but I'll tell you my thoughts here, and thank you for the $10. So, I do think the salamanders are cool. I like the dragon aesthetic, and I think that that's always going to be awesome. And I gotta admit, I like the idea of a Space Marine chapter that is altruistic and compassionate. My problem with the salamanders is, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, I feel like they've curbed the market on it. They've kind of just turned it into their own thing where it's just that, okay, so let me tell you my story. Like, I think it's easier if I just tell my story. When I was first getting into Warhammer 40k and I didn't know all the chapters yet, the one that I really connected with were the Dark Angels, and I really, really liked the Dark Angels, and I was telling my friend, who was a huge Warhammer 40k nerd, that I wanted to write a short story about a Dark Angel squad that risked their lives to protect a group of innocent civilians. And he said, nah, man, that won't work. That doesn't work for the Dark Angels. You should use the Salamanders. And I'm like, wait, why not? Why can't it work for the Dark Angels? And he said, because that's not what the Dark Angels do. Only the Salamanders really care about humans enough to protect them like that. Most other chapters, aside from them, would just walk away from normal humans and pursue other objectives. And I thought, really? So no other chapters are willing to do this other than the Salamanders? And it made me upset. And as I've learned more about Warhammer 40k, I realized not only is that not true, there are many chapters do have Marines who care about the common man. You have the Crimson Fist chapter master who took in a random mother and her children as wards of the chapter. You have a few Dark Angels who actually help humans, such as Master Lazarus and Isentrude, or the librarian Ezekiel helping a woman give birth. Like, there are plenty of opportunities for the Marines of other chapters to do altruistic and compassionate things, but the problem is no one thinks about those chapters when that comes up. Oh, they only think about the Salamanders. And I feel bad about that because it takes away from the opportunity for other chapters to have their altruistic moments too. So that's the only issue I take. It's like whenever people say, man, I love the Salamanders, I'm like, yeah, no surprise, they're the good guy Marines. That's what everyone likes about them. Some people have said, no, I like the fact that they use fire. And others say, no, I like the dragon aesthetic. Or no, I like the fact that their Primarch Vulcan is amazing. And all those are fair reasons to like them, don't get me wrong. But there are so many who say, I like the Salamanders because they're the only really good guys in the Imperium, you know? And I'm like, Anyway, so that's my stance. The line being open-minded and non-chaos religious is actually pretty neat. Well, yeah, think about it. Like, he didn't like the fact that the Imperium worshipped the Emperor, and he didn't like it that people tried to worship him, but he does say at the end of the book, between worshiping the monsters of the warp and worshiping him, he'll take the lesser of two evils on that front. He doesn't like it, but he recognizes there are far worse things mankind could be worshiping. So he has to be practical. The old Lion, like original Lion, like younger Lion, probably would have killed people for trying it. But he's kind of like, nah, it's just not worth it. This is a different Imperium now. Oh, and the chapter master of the Knights of Zion is a former fallen by the name of Elijah. And he personally met with the Lion to discuss this. He was basically doing a kindness to the Lion, saying, I'm here to tell you what we're doing. And Lion's basically saying, are you asking my permission? And he says, with all due respect, Lord, no, I wasn't asking your permission. I will serve God whether you approve of it or not. But I am giving you this formal announcement that while I do still respect you and may follow your orders if you need, and I am still a Dark Angel at heart, I serve a higher power now, and it is not the Emperor. And I'm kind of like, that was kind of what I wanted, you know what I mean? All right, let's rock. This isn't really akin to the same thing you're describing, but does Lazarus in this book comfort a dying girl? Yes, Lazarus comforts dying Isentrude, because Isentrude basically saved the whole chapter.
That company.
Well, according to what we understand, once he took over the company, he would have led them back to the Dark Angels proper on the rock and corrupted the entire chapter if possible. So, in a sense, she did save the entire chapter. And he holds her while she dies, which made me cry a little. I was like, God damn! You came to really love Isentrude. And I was like, God, Isentrude was so cool. I wanted her to live. I wanted her to go with him to the rock, and I wanted all that to happen, but God, it sucked. Anyway, $1 from Peacekeeper Man. Thank you for the $1. Really appreciate it. What about the Silver Marines? I don't know anything about the Silver Marines. The Ultramarines are also pretty nice towards civilians. Some definitely are, not all. Some definitely are not. It depends highly on which ones. But that's my point, you know. It's like you may have a marine chapter that is just pure hateful towards others, and then you may have another that kind of runs the gambit. Like, for example, if you ask me which one I think is the most the loyalist that is the most hostile to humans, I would say the Marines Malevolent. They will actively use civilians as bait to lure in targets. Or the Iron Hands, who see turning humans into servitors as a honor. One second. There we go. Reloading. Where was I? Raven, I think my Obsidian Angels might join the Knights of Zion. That'd be sick. What was their dynamic throughout the book? I haven't read it. Are you talking about the Dark Angels? Like which book are you talking about and who are you talking about? I want to answer that, but I need the specifics. I'm sorry. One second. Boom.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
The timing on that's a little tricky. And I'll teach you guys after this match how to make your own Knight of Zion. Oh, but remember that guy that I replied to. These guys aren't effective. It'd just be smarter to use Imperial Guardsmen. These guys aren't effective. Their armor doesn't work.
Yeah, look at the legs of this Imperial.
Hey, get off! You can do better. Pick up a bolt rifle. Oh shoot, we got Zoanthrope.
The squad has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Hold on. Whee! Boom. Oh, he got high again. Oh, he's coming down. I got him. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh! All right, we got him. Anyway. So the Zion Chapter are going to be taking on demons. They'll take on anything that threatens humanity, but yes, they have a particular penchant for fighting demons. See, the way that the Knights of Zion view it, humanity is in great danger, not just in terms of physical threats, but also spiritual threats. And their goal is to protect humanity from every danger, including the ones that might try to take their souls. So they will fight the Xeno, they will fight the alien, they will fight the heretic, but they particularly want to protect mankind from the demons of the warp. And they don't just fight it with the might of the Emperor, they fight it with their faith. Yeah, I'm definitely making my Sea Drakes ally to the Knights of Zion. They may not be fully converted, but their latest chapter master would himself be a convert. That'd be sick. As long as one of the reasons I made them tied to the Dark Angel so much is the Knights of Zion do have their secret. You know, you can't tell people that we're Christian until we know that they can be trusted. They can't reveal their actual beliefs, because if the ecclesiarchy got wind that there was a planet of people who worship worship Jesus, they'd be all over that in a microsecond. And though they may be of legion strength, they can't fight the entire Imperium.
Inquisition would be the bigger concern.
So they're trying to keep that hush-hush. And since the Dark Angels assume their big secret is about the Fallen, they totally understand. It's kind of like, yeah, we can't talk about our secret. Ah, yeah, we know. We know that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We know exactly what we're talking about. They don't actually know. Lazarus and Isentrude, however you spell her name. Yeah. Oh, Lazarus. So the dynamic of Lazarus and Isentrude, that's what you were asking. Okay, so good question. So Lazarus was on the planet to basically make sure that a warp portal didn't open up on the planet of Greece. Isentrude was what's called a weirbook. She's basically a mutated human that the people of Greece use in place of servo skulls. She has a perfect memory, so everything she reads or learns, she can recall naturally. She can enter what's called a Memon state and recall endless information. So she came along with Lazarus because he needed information about the world, and so he was using her for her ability to recall information. But throughout the book, he realizes that this teenage girl is much more brave than he thought, and she wants to make a difference, and he starts to respect her for that. And then in the end, when they're in the final battle, I'm not going to give away the end. I don't want to spoil it, but she does do something amazing to save the day. And he's so blown away by it that at the end of it all, he even tells the main villain, you underestimated humanity. You underestimated a mere mortal, and that will cost you. And then when Isentrude dies, or when she's dying, he actually holds her, and she asks, I think it was the moment that made me tear up, she asks him, is it difficult dying? And he tells her, no. When you've lived your life with honor, it is the easiest thing in the world. And then she says, that's good, and then dies. And then he lays her back down, walks outside into the rain to just watch it for a while, and his chaplain brother has to walk out and kind of console him. And he says, you lost brothers today. Accept that pain. We lost many friends today. Accept that pain. And we lost a mortal who proved to us their worth is still something to be remembered. Accept that pain. There will be more pains in future. But if we do not learn to accept the pains and move on behind them, we will be dishonoring the memory and legacy of those we have lost. And Lazarus has to accept it. You know, it's like, Lazarus Enmity's Edge is a kick-ass book. If you want to see why I love the Dark Angels, give that book a read. Lazarus is an absolute G. Sorry, just wanted to say that. Lars like, yeah.
It's a good book. I like the book.
It was so good. It was so freaking good. All right. So now I'll teach you guys how to make your own Knight of Zion. Oh, hold on. Would Lion agree or challenge the High Lords who plotted to kill Gilliman? He would challenge them or kill them.
You'd probably just kill them.
He wouldn't. He and Gilliman are not on the best of terms, but Gilliman's still his brother. He would not abide that. Warhammer, Raven, have you ever played Warhammer 1, the first game? No. Oh wait, no. You mean this? Like this first Space Marine? Yes, I have. My brain loves thinking about the logistics and infrastructure of the Imperium. The Promethean refineries as big as a few Manny city blocks. Yes. Hey Raven, of the alien was in 40k, would they be a threat? You mean if the xenomorphs were in 40k? No, the xenomorphs wouldn't stand a chance. Hey Raven, where can I get a servo skull? It's gonna take some work. Could the Chaos Gods strip Be'lakor of his status? They did strip him of his status.
Like, he used to be the shit, man, and then they took it away because he got too big for his britches.
I made my own chapter I call the Knights of the Blood Oath. Cool. So does that mean that they're giving miracles from God, or are they just really committed warrior monks? Really committed warrior monks, but their librarious draws from God, like not directly from the warp, but from God. And before you say that breaks lore, if the Space Wolves are allowed to do it with Fenris, I'm allowed to do it with Christ. Is the Inferno pistol good? Yeah, I like it. Dark Angel's got to have some of the coolest names in lore. Their names are mostly biblical or knightly names, or angelic names. Azrael, Ezekiel, Asmodai, Lazarus, Baelor, Cruziel, Kai, Zabriel, Ectorail. Ectorail's a kick-ass name. Zerafax. There are lots of really good names. Anyway, where was I? Well, Steam, I'm not the only one that makes Christian Faction 40k. Nice to know my homemade guardsmen and planet are alone in the grim dark future. Nice! Where monsters prosper, men will rise to slay them. Correct. You should play DOL, especially the Endless Cycle subgame. Okay. What is the biggest asshole in each legion? What? It's a cute little dress-up RPG set in British Town. I'll look into it. Rolled an Iron Hands Tech Marine for a Death Watch campaign who came away from his training on Mars with a belief of weakness could only be despised in the Astartes and members of the AdMech. One entrusted with the burden of physical fortitude, the other with the fortitude of the mind. Okay. My Iron Reapers would instantly go to war with the Knights of Zion. Okay. I don't know why, but all right. I know they have angelic Hebrew names. Yes. My PS5's Machine Spirit is pleased. I rubbed it with oil it likes. If the Stories can do it, then do it by the Almashire Raven can too. There's a traitor legion called the Iron Warriors, and their Primarch Perturabo creating a giant mega structure across the galaxy. Would your chapter try to stop that or not? They would 100% try to stop it, because to them that is a threat to humanity, and they would not abide that. Thoughts on Rick Priestley saying in an interview called Nurgle the god of hope amidst despair rather than the god of despair? In Nurgle's own mind, Nurgle thinks he's the god of hope of despair. Nurgle has drunk his own toxic Kool-Aid. But there you go. All right, caught up with all that. All right, so now I can tell you guys how to build them. So first of all, you don't need to use the same armor sets I do, but just so you know, I gave all of them except for a few the Artificer Mark X helm, which is a heroic helm that you have to get specially. And for the chest, I used the Relic Guard. Same thing. All right, so let's talk about the color scheme. So to build him, you need Iron Hand Steel as the main color, Gray Seer as the secondary color, and Gold as the tertiary color. For the emblem, you need Liberator Gold. Okay? Now, for the emblem itself, I use this. It's the Iron Hound's icon. Looks like a lion to me, and that can be a reference to the Lion of Zion, or to the Lion of Judah, which is another name for Jesus. For the lenses of the helm, I use Liberator Gold. For the lenses of the helm, I use Liberator Gold. So they've got gold eyes, okay? Now, let's move over to a different one so you can see what I do here. For the other pauldron, besides the left one where the chapter's icon is, I put the Black Templar cross. Oh, hold on. I put in the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. The Black Templar's icon, and that is also Liberator Gold. As long as you get those things down, you can be creative with the rest. But that is how I built them, and I'll show you all of them. This is the Tactical Marine. This is the Assault Marine. This is the Vanguard. You saw him in match. The Bulwark. The Sniper. The Heavy. And Heavy I got a little creative with. I do want to go over this one. For the Heavy, I gave him the Black Templar's Champion helm, because that also looks very Christian to me, which makes it look really awesome. I also tried to avoid using as many skulls as I could, because they're not here to embody death in the same way the others are. They'll still use skulls, but not to the same extent. And then here's the Tech Marine. Lark, what are you running next?
What are you running? Oh, you're running Tech Marine next?
I was just showing that, but if you want to run Tech Marine again, I'll play something else.
I can do something else.
All right, then I will run Tech Marine just to grind him up a bit.
All right. Well, if we're still grinding,
I'll go pick us the next mission. Okay, anyway. Cypher, traitor, or loyal, or is he just simply fallen? According to recent lore, it is revealed he is most likely loyal, because it is revealed that he was told by the Emperor not yet. So apparently the Emperor wants Cypher to do something, but just not yet. Other than that, we don't know the rest. Let's do ballistic engine. This is a tough match, but it's a fun one. Let's see. They just don't like the competition with the Emperor, I guess. Raven, can a machine spirit retain personality? In some cases, yes. I've had a few ideas for the fate of Christianity in 40k. One part is incorporating the idea of a great apostasy with the Quartarians, where basically what if Catholics made Mary the fourth member, only for it to literally just be the Chaos Gods impersonating the Holy Trinity, with Slanesh impersonating Mary. And that's a dark idea, but not out of the realm of possibility. Funnily, Zeech is the god of hope. He just so happens to use it like a snake oil salesman. Well, I mean, all of the Chaos Gods are going to offer you some kind of, like, thing, like, hey, we'll give you this in exchange for your soul, only to pull it out from under you. That's their thing. What are the Knights' opinions on the Emperor? Is he Jesus too? They see the Emperor as a great man, and who did a great thing in helping bring the Imperium into the futuristic age, and into the age of space exploration on this level, and establishing the Imperium. That's it. They don't see him as a god. They don't see him as a deity. They may even see him as someone chosen by God, but he's not Jesus. He's not worthy of worship. No man is. So Liberator Gold is the tertiary. The other color is Iron Hand Steel. That is the main color. Iron Hand Steel and gold. Liberator Gold is what you use for the icon. We'll do it again before the end of the stream. Anyway. Hey, Raven, I saw your video earlier and it was hilarious. Thank you. I have a chapter of Medicaid trained Marines that are basically all apothecaries. Oh, that's a cool idea, actually. Is there... Brother. Actually, you know, you could name the chapter Master Mau Mau.
Actually, that would make a great hospitaller from the sister.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea. That honestly wouldn't be a bad idea, seriously.
Her life's devotion is the thwart Nurgle.
Yes, that's actually kind of brilliant. I love that.
And Nurgle actually kind of likes the challenge of going up against her.
Yes, that'd be so cool. You could make that an episodic thing.
Yeah, that'd be fun. It's like, should I infect her? No. Then who would we play against?
Fun. We have fun. Here, let me activate that tarantula turret. Although I think we destroyed them too quick. That's one of the negatives of the tarantula turret. By the time you actually get to it, you've dealt with everything around you.
Better safe than sorry, I say.
Yep. Hey, Brother Ruben, hello, Atla. Though I'm not sure if you thought about this yet, but would the Knights of Zion's Librarian's abilities be very specific to Sanctic powers, or entirely its own thing? Probably similar to Sanctic powers, in my opinion.
Hey, get this tarantula gun up and running.
On it. Yeah, pour on the bullets. Funny thing is, I don't think it's firing bolt rounds. I think it's just an auto turret.
Remember, you do not need to be more accurate. You just need more bullets.
This is true. All right, let's keep going. This isn't the way, is it? No, it is. Okay. We're on the right path. Now we are going the right way.
Are you sure this is the way?
I hope they let us go inside. I hope some of y'all know exactly what we're referencing. That'd be so cool. That's one way.
We require a Nova cannon implosive warhead to be loaded on the train. Acknowledged. Can I assume transport operator, please?
I'm gonna go ahead and set up some tarantula turrets.
Yeah, you do that.
Doing it. On it. I have a feeling Spider Mommy might be coming back for the Halloween event. Spider Mommy can't stay away from me. We got a Neurothrope.
Of course we do. Where is it?
I don't know, but my turret already locked onto it because it took damage. Setting up another turret. If I had to guess, it's this way. There it is. Come on, you ugly mug. Get on your face. Get down here. Come on. Is it?
I think it's already dead.
It died. You did it, bro. Nice. Yeah, you did it.
Well, by the Emperor's bolt shells.
By the Emperor's blessed bolt shells. Well, actually, no. We're not. We're Knights of Zion by the Lord Jesus.
Well, he's still our liege lord.
This is true.
Escort the payload to the train. The cogitator shows me a transport lift we may utilize.
Got it. Where are you? Oh, that way. AC2 mission with those brain dead guards. Actually, it was AC Brotherhood, but you're close. The Pontius channel did a video calling YouTubers like Major Kill who do 40k lore are a disgrace. Oh, Pontius, yeah, I saw that video, and I agree with some. I've actually talked to Pontius a few times. He actually helped me with a video in the past, and we've discussed the option of doing some crossover stuff in the future. I wouldn't mind doing it. It's just he knows way more about 40k lore than I do, so I don't know what I could possibly offer other than, like, more viewers. I mean, I wouldn't mind, though. Like, you know, it's fine. But I think we're both of very similar mindsets on the nature of Warhammer 40k lore. And I also don't think... I think that one thing that he takes very seriously, and I take it seriously too, is that the lore is meant to be respected for what it is, not turned into what people want it to be. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. While I love the idea of the Knights of Zion, and I'd love to see them implemented, or the Black Cobras even, they don't need to be. I'm not saying, oh, if, this would make it better, you know. If we just had this, that would make Warhammer 40k better. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it'd be cool in my opinion. I'd like to see this in Warhammer 40k lore because I think it'd be creative and neat, and I'd like to see my own creation added. But I think Pontius and I are both of the opinion that, you know, there's some really cool things in the Warhammer 40k lore, and we want to see that respected and encouraged. We don't want to see the writers just disgrace themselves and what they've created. You know what I mean?
There's a zone throat back there.
Is there?
Yep.
I see it.
2 of them.
Knocked one down. Finishing it off. Getting the other. There. They're down.
Get that tarantula up and running.
Getting it.
The storm has dissipated.
Xenos Alpha Beast eradicated.
What would have been a probability if Jagatai stayed neutral during the heresy? Jagatai couldn't have stayed neutral. He would have been dragged in one way or the other. Like, Magnets even told him you can't stay neutral. Like, this isn't a war you can just back out of, and I don't think he would have. Jagatai Khan, by his very nature, loves humanity, and he would do all in his power to protect humanity. That's why he chose the loyalist side. Because even though he didn't agree with everything the Imperium did, or everything the Emperor chose, mankind was first, and he knew that the Emperor was the better option. Hey, Aaron. Do the Knights have relics? I haven't gotten that far in their lore yet to decide what all they have in their reliquary and stuff like that. Right, let's rock.
Prepare for low visibility.
It's official. I'm having both my Enfields and Obsidian Angels join the Knights of Zion. The Enfields are a curse founding who are loyal to avoid the Inquisition. They return lost gene seeds. Oh, that's cool. That's actually kind of nice of them.
Fresh ammunition and servo-harness gun available.
Who are some named knights? Right now, the chapter master is named Elijah, and there are several others with biblical names. One is named Joshua, and we have a librarian who is named Moses. But I haven't named a lot of them. Like I said, I only just started building this chapter. I don't have a whole lot of lore for them yet. Not like the Black Cobras, who have a ton of lore. All right. But yeah, I love building the Knights of Zion. I think this is a cool idea for a chapter.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
Clear the runway.
Let's do it.
Open up.
Oh, wait, we got to do this first. Yep, I forgot.
We are back on the move.
I like how there are just servitors out there that just pull this thing.
Yep.
They can't have it on an automated machine system. It's just, nah, have a bunch of servos pull it, yeah.
This is automated. What are you talking about?
It just seems so unnecessary.
Probably more likely due to the fact that it's got like power, like craps power down and over.
Yeah, it's probably true too. There's no power here. That's
Because
fair.
there's certain times where it's just like grim dirt. Like it's like, oh, like there's like 500 men that load macro cannon rounds in space. And I'm like, no, there isn't. Shut up.
Grim derp.
Refreshing armaments.
Derailment on track 6.
Reloading. This tarantula is still battle.
Setting up the tarantula turret. Lark, what do you think about the Knights of Zion? You've been kind of quiet about it.
I'm a fan.
You're a fan?
Yep, I'd also like to think some loyalist word bearers would join.
Oh yeah, I have a feeling there would be some, like, I think there would be some who at first were kind of pro-chaos or traitor, but weren't fully for all the demon stuff. And then slowly they just go, no, this feels more right. Like, imagine, like, the Night Lords claim that they don't worship any chaos gods. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a Night Lord or two who said, you know, this seems like it makes a lot more sense to us?
His name is Vlad.
Considering they're based on Dracula, yeah. That'd be actually kind of badass. You have a Night Lord captain or whatever named Vlad Dracul who becomes a member of the Knights of Zion. We got a Lictor.
Lictor,
My turret's wasting him. Be careful who you call nerd in high school. They might grow up to be a tech marine.
Actually, they grew up to be a servitor. How do I know this? I was the planetary governor. Guess my first. Gosh, can you imagine a worse fate? It's like I'm grilling up. I won't have to let my my high school bully bother me anymore. By the way, your high school bully just became a rogue trader. Shit.
Anyway. Hello, everyone. Just listened to a book called Hell's Reach, and it's really good. Yeah, Hell's Reach is great. That's a good one.
One of the most famous Warhammer books right there.
Yeah. I watched a Warhammer 40k theory that a war between Abaddon and Huron would happen if Huron wanted to be a War Master. Good luck, bro. Because Games Workshop will do whatever they can to keep Abaddon active. Yeah, since the Inquisition almost wiped them out, they view the recovering lost or stolen gene seeds as avenging their fallen brothers. Okay, that's cool. Do the Knights of Zion have any battle cries or mottos? Deus Vult is one. Of course, for the glory of the sun. And they don't mean sun as in the ball of fire in the sky. They mean the Son of God.
How about they have a chapter master at some point that was sacrificed himself named Gideon so he can say for the sword and the Lord and Gideon?
Oh, I'd be a sword for the Lord and Gideon. That'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be a sick battle cry. A sword for the Lord and Gideon. That could be one of their captains. Or one of their martyrs. Dealing with some filthy bugs. Got him. Anyway.
Hey, you knocked that off.
We gotta hold until the engine charges.
I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Setting up a turret.
Oh boy, here they come.
Where at?
Here.
Try to keep them off the train. Check both sides too. There we go. Alright, looks like they stopped attacking it. We're good for now. Zoanthrope! Hey, buddy. Come down to my level. Only God rules above. Get on the floor.
Alright.
And Peter
Where's
is
the
their
rest of 'em?
Peter's their best swordsman. Actually, I might give that to David. Sword Captain David.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Their first, their first dreadnought is Methuselah.
Yeah, I like that. Their oldest dreadnought is Methuselah. Venerated Methuselah.
I think if I collect reinforcements under the bridge, I can't shoot them.
Just hold out. Gotta get those things out of the way. Done.
Yeah, just send the thing.
They're finishing charging.
I just said it was at 100%.
No, that was getting things back on track. There's another problem. Keep them off the train for a minute.
This is what happens when you don't upgrade your tech in like 5,000.
They're still on Windows frickin' 3.
Frickin' Windows 98. Oh dear, I'm poisoned.
We gotta hold the charging station. Damn it. I'm gonna roll. Rolling, 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 rolling. Sorry, we're having to focus on this real quick. We'll get right back to reading chat in a second. Got him. Said engines charges at 75%.
Deploy immediately. With pleasure.
All right, launch that thing.
Oh, press the button!
I pressed the button.
Guide this weapon into the heart of our foe.
Thank you, Vespasius. You were to turn the safety off, right?
Oh.
I never liked hive cities anyway.
Brace the shockwave.
Would their Primarch be named Adam or something? They don't. Their Primarch is Lion. They because the original was a Fallen. They don't have a specific Primarch to themselves.
Desecrate
would Dreadnought be a bad fate for any Sons of Khan? The White Scars have a unique relationship with Dreadnoughts, and I talk about that in my video on them. On some level, they respect the idea of becoming a Dreadnought because you live on and continue to serve and fight for mankind. But they also don't like it because it's like, no, you're no longer truly human. You're confined to, you're never allowed to go on to the next life. You're never allowed to progress. You're just kind of stuck in a kind of stasis of sorts, and they're not fond of that. Imagine a Knight of Zion Dreadnought quoting scriptures. He mows down the enemies of mankind, and the sentient ones are just screaming to themselves, what the hell is going on? Dude, no, hold on. What if Zion has John, the Apostle John, still alive? Because you know how everyone assumes that he may still be alive? What if John, the John, is there?
And any gene seed problems that comes, he stabilizes.
Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. And they refer to him as the Apostle. What type of combat do the Knights of Zion specialize in? Several kinds. That's the beauty of them, because they don't just borrow from one chapter or a legion. They have members who used to come from various different legions, because they gather believers from various places. So there are some who specialize in close quarters. There are those who specialize in range. There are those who specialize in demolition. The only thing they really don't specialize in is largely terror tactics or brutality engagements like the Night Lords or the Emperor's Children, because that's not the way they swing now. All right, got this. Oh, that's a hard sell. I'm not sure which one to go with on that one. But I'm going to upgrade my armor real quick. Oh, that's sick, yeah. Oh, now he's looking badass. Look at this boy. Look at this dude.
Oh, yeah, he dripping.
All right, we'll switch it up now. I think it's time. You know what? I need to go heavy. I need to go heavy.
Heavy.
It's time to go heavy. Look at this absolute unit. Oh, I love the idea. Double hilarious if John knew the Emperor. Oh, that would be funny. Like, the Emperor? Oh, yeah, him. Like, yeah, he was all...
a big nerd.
What a big nerd. Emphasis on big, am I right? Yeah. I can totally see that. Just what a big nerd. Nerd.
Nerd.
Alright, I've set up our next mission. Let me know when you're ready. Anyway. Dreadnought, John, don't cite the ancient text to me, Slanesh. I was there when it was written. Like, I just had the idea the Emperor of 40K is who John was referring to as the restrainer yet to be removed. Ooh, that's interesting. You know what would be super neat for the Knights of Zion? What if the demons have straight up panic attacks the moment they hear scripture? Dude, that'd be kind of sick if demons actually, because that'd be kind of sick if we have like demons, like they hear scripture quoted and it actually causes a visceral reaction, and they're terrified of it because they don't know that the Imperium knows it, because that would have been a huge victory, right? For the Chaos Gods and for the demons. They removed Christianity and the belief in it from the galaxy, and it's like, ha, we have our big win now. They can't possibly beat us, but now there are warriors who quote it and know it, and they're like, wait, you shouldn't know this. This shouldn't be something you're familiar with. What do you think of that, Lark?
I can get behind it.
My dark and angel character I'm working on is called Malthiel, who embraces the dark side of the First Legion, but mainly kills anyone regardless of affiliation if they see fallen. Bro, another thing that I was thinking, we could have a, I think that we could have like specific companies that specialize in certain things and name them after individuals or places in the Bible where we would have seen those things. Like, for example, you could have Sword Company, their captain is David, and they specialize in close combat. Stuff like that. The Librarius, I don't know what we would call them, but their company commander could be called Moses because of the miracles. Stuff like that.
Could work with that. Head of the chapel. The head concho is Elijah, right?
Yeah, Elijah is the chapter master.
Transmissions are not reaching the
I thought that would work because he's the one who spoke to God most often and was carried up to heaven by him.
locate and
Have the
destroy
chaplain be named
whatever is
Levi.
jamming our communications.
Why Levi? Because of the tribes of Levi, right?
Yep. Also, Levi was the other name for Matthew.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, okay. So the master of chaplains is Levi. I like that. And that ties into the tribe of Levi, who were specialized in the law of Moses. Yeah, that genuinely works. I like that. Cool idea. The company of Nazareth. Ooh, that actually goes hard.
Nazarites, move out.
Move forward, Nazarites. That's so badass. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool. Burn, you heathen creature. I love just burning these heretics. Oh, look at that. Bugs. And here's me with my lighter and a can of bug spray. I know a lot of people don't like the heavy, but I do enjoy them.
A lot of people love the heavy.
Largely because they're primarily range, they struggle in up close. And a lot of these bastards do get up close.
Yep, that is a problem.
You're running Sniper Lark?
No, I'm
Oh, sorry. I just saw Sniper up on the screen. That's fine. It's not a problem. I was just curious.
I play Vanguard.
Vanguard is fun. You go, wee! Wee! What are your favorite taunt from Space Marine? Probably the best one, especially with context, is the final words of Sigismund to Abaddon. The final words of Sigismund to Abaddon are so badass, because you got to understand this context. Horus is dead. Rogaldorn is missing. Everything's gone to hell. Sigismund is one of the oldest Space Marines left, and he's the current chapter master of the Black Templars, but he's gone missing from the Templars because he's been hunting for Abaddon, who's currently the leader of Chaos Undivided. He finally corners Abaddon, and they duel, and it is a fierce, destructive duel. Even with the power of the Chaos Gods behind him, Abaddon is suffering damage. And then finally, he manages to leave... No, I'm not even kidding. He leaves Sigismund cut in half, his intestines spilling out on the floor, and he just won't die. He just will not effing die. And so in his final moments, Abaddon says that these claws have slain 2 Primarchs and many others besides. I would have had it that it was not you to die on these claws, because Abaddon mad respected Sigismund. But Sigismund looked him in the eye and in his final breath said, "You will die as your father died. Pathetic, weeping, and a failure." And I'm like, absolute baller.
I also personally enjoy "Show me what passes for fury amongst your misbegotten kind."
Oh, that's a badass one too. But just Sigismund's line there is one of the hardest lines in 40K. Come, show me what passes for fury amongst your misbegotten kind.
Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade.
Pound Gene Seed.
Chapter's future shall blaze with glory.
I cannot be allowed to die because I'm carrying the Gene Seed.
You carry the future.
I carry the future of the chapter, brother.
I'm hearing laughing.
Annihilate that bolt.
Oh, it's insanity.
Flesh-bound meddlers! Your false emperor holds no sway here! Enemy commander located. The changer of ways shall never be thwarted!
Being thwarted is his primary MO, my dude.
Dude, Zinch's whole thing is losing and then coping. No, I totally meant to lose. Yeah, that was my plan all along. I'm playing 4D chess and you're just playing Chinese checkers.
Your shrine is destroyed, sorcerer.
You shall drown in the endless immaterium! Remade into a canvas for the changer of ways!
What's up, bro?
Come over here. He's running away.
Where'd he go?
Probably tell
Oh, there he is. There he is. He went down here. Burn. Burn in holy fire.
Come here.
Oh, we killed him.
I think you burned him to death, actually.
Yeah, I think I burned him to death. Yeah, let's go.
Looks like your warp fire is no match for actual fire.
Prepare yourselves.
Actually, for this next fight, I might actually need my auto turret. Hold on. I need the heavy bolter. Alright, let's kick their ass. Yeah, we're at this part. I need the heavy bolter for sure. Because I need long range.
I like how it gave me the thing, hey, parry. I parried it, and nothing happened because these things defy all logic and reason.
Yeah, their timing is really wonky.
My shield is charged.
Target acquired. Primary altar beneath the dome. Let us drop it and give the Hive Devourers something to feast upon.
Got him.
Armor cores. Or boosts.
I'll admit that my idea for the Knights of Zion came partially from my short story that I wrote for my mom and dad last Christmas. Which was Angels in the Storm. Basically a super soldier group that were heavily based on Christian knights who go out and protect people, and they in the story they go to a stormy setting and save a group of people that are gonna die in it.
Let us use it. Sweep the defeat next. Come on.
Got him.
Armored and sealed. It is as grotesque dead as it was alive.
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm down.
Sniper should come to pick you up any minute.
Yeah, sniper down.
If it's any consolation, I'm struggling a bit too.
Yeah, I do not like fighting the war for the chaos spawns.
Their timing is just so wonky, it really is.
Chaotic.
No, 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 no! Gene Seed lost. They're so wonky. Oh my god, you're playing Space Marine 2. Me calling my fiance, babe, get your ass on YouTube and let's watch Raven Knight Purge. Oh, thank you.
I think I'm down.
Come on! What's with the timing on your hits? It makes no sense.
Victory goes to the righteous, not the proud.
Alright. You all set? Let's get out of here.
Brothers, together we go.
Oh my god, you're playing Space... Oh, sorry, I read that. Space Marine chapter of just one Marine and his too many serfs. Or a tech Marine and his too many servos. I like that. I love these. You guys come up with some badass stuff. Thank you. I am a writer. I like writing stories. And one of my favorite things to do is create warriors and heroes. Got an armor boost there.
That'll come in handy.
All right, let's move. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think of the Knights of Zion and if we should do more stuff with them. Let us know if you have any cool ideas for them. Because I'm still building them. I'm still creating lore around them. I might even write a few short stories with them if y'all are so inclined. Got him. There we go. Wow. We just walk. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Shut the hell up. Make their flagship the Ark. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, their base of operations or flagship could be called the Ark. That'd be a cool idea. No, shut up. You keep your mouth shut.
Shut.
Is this the glory Magnus promised you?
Is this the glory Magnus promised you?
No.
No, it's not.
Intercepting projectile.
All right. Back in action, boys. Let's go.
Sweep the sublevels.
There we go. Gotta love when the Nids and the Chaos Creeps fight each other.
Give us a bit of a break. Is that a scarab? It is not. Oh wait, no it is.
Wait, we've got a Scarab? Shit.
Yeah, scarab, occult terminator.
Opening fire on him.
Just throw a crack grenade on him, I got it. Never mind.
Heretic terminator. Some righteous fury.
Right, I need to restock. I'm down to 56 bolt rounds left. There we go, back to 577.
Iron Halo pace of these machines grates on me.
Anyway. I've always wanted to try and incorporate more of Christians in lore in 40k. Yep, and we're trying to do that. Got him. I imagine the Knights of Zion would have a particular hatred for Chaos Marines. What do you think, Lart?
Oh, absolutely.
Because in their mind, you not only turned your back on the Lord, you turned your back on humanity. All right. We made it. We didn't have to stop and press any buttons.
That is surprising.
Yeah, normally they make us do that, but here, let's, I'm going to restock.
Poison flame shall we smite them.
And let's go.
Corruption. Wish we could have hit
This pit from orbit.
All right. Get ready, boys. This has got to get ugly.
Let's do this thing.
To quote Joey Wheeler, I knew this would get ugly, but I didn't realize that ugly.
Foul presence of it.
David's combatants restrained by shrines.
Wrong.
Get the thing. Gotta stay alive a little longer. I gotta do some dodging. Hold on. I'm probably about to be down too. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Got some breathing room. Here, I'll interact with the thing. Let me interact with you. Thank you. There.
Alright, hopefully the other three won't be that shit.
Yeah, that was a pain, man.
It's just like 50 chaos spawns all throttling me. Did he throw all of his guys at us? Now he has nothing.
Yeah, I think he might have run out of, I think he might have run out of juice. Yeah, I think he might have wasted all of his crew on us in that one assault. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the next one. Oh, wait, no, we can't. It's blocked off. Yeah.
Third rush. That's what he was trying.
Man, that's hilarious.
Oh, here I go.
Oh, he brought in more.
Also destroyed.
One more.
Brace for demonic bombardment. Demon returning fire. Brace for demonic bombardment.
It's almost there. Got it. You're done, brother.
Reality fission vacuum tactics sent the demon combatant back to its plane of origin.
What the heck is he saying? He's just rambling.
Tell the warp we are coming for all of you.
All right. We won that one. That worked out real well.
That's how we get it done.
I still hear them in my headphone trying to attack us.
Yep. Like, well, too bad you lost.
Deal with it. Oh boy, what a fight. What a fight. Oh, sorry, gone. All right. Now the question is, do we call it there or do we keep going?
Up to you.
Let's think on it when we get back. Oh, nice damage numbers. I am God. All right. Oh, I got stuff in the data vault. Let's take a look. I completed some operations. Or ordeals, rather. Alright. Now, back to the armoring hall. Let's see. Well, that explains part of the problem. I hadn't activated a lot of his perks. That explains a lot of the issue. Alright, I think we got time for one more. I'm going to go and assault this time.
Alright. Going assault.
And I think this time... Let's do termination. That one's a fun one.
Termination, you say?
It's where we're dealing with that giant brute.
Yes, I know.
Alright. Honestly, I'm surprised that Slanesh has not tried female Astartes. It's not that she doesn't want to, it's more of she can't. The best she can do is take the male ones that exist and add female parts to them. And trust me, she doesn't mind doing that. I'm sure some Emperor's children can now identify as Zer, Zem, Ziffel. I await your arrival, brother.
Yes, I bet you do. Hold on.
What are you waiting for?
Deciding which weapon to go with. I think I'm gonna go with the Pyre Blaster.
I cannot fault you for the Pyroblaster, brother. Brother. We're not waiting for players, we're waiting for brothers.
Brother.
Brother, 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 brother. There we go.
Brother.
But yeah, I'm really into this idea. I'm really into the idea of the Knights of Zion.
They need to let us paint the Thunderhawk, man.
Yeah, they do. So, that Knights of Zion thing working out well, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going great, isn't it?
Have you done your Bible study today, brother?
Yes, I did. Have you done yours?
Yes, brother.
Where are you at?
Quit being silent, brother.
I've been in 2nd Thessalonians myself. I quite enjoyed the Brother Chaplain sermon the other day.
Planets have already established their capillary towers. They mean to harvest this planet's biomass. They will take Kadaku, but we will make them pay for it. Those towers, they're biotitan. Find a way to bring them both down. Trap them in the
drop them in their own filth. Ugh. All right, let's rock. And I can see them praying before they deploy. Maybe a chaplain prays with them for success and swift victory.
Hey, I found this Lehman Russ. Can we take it with us?
It's so cute. I want to keep it. Can I keep it? Like a tech marine just hugging it.
Even with your aid, we do not have the forces to penetrate the main gate. You will need another way in.
You shall hear las cannons herald the Tyranid's demise before long.
This path will lead you into the jungle and towards the fortress. Let the Emperor grant you success.
It won't be the Emperor who gives us success, Captain.
The Xenos will not
Welcome to the jungle.
light of the fortress.
We got fun and games.
So you must enter from below. Fortress schematics to your waste reclamation center. Travel via the
And I set fire to the lid. Watch it burn as I cook your squid.
Another alien falls to the Imperial's keen blade.
I wish you could just pick up this.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something. Ah, ha! Just- We need a name for the assault marines in the Knights of Zion. The Seraphim.
Samsonites.
Samsonites. Oh, that's sick.
Or should that be like what we call Terminators?
No, Terminator should be Terminator should be Samsonites.
The Saw Company, Maccabeans.
Why the Maccabeans?
The Maccabean Revolt.
I'm not sure that connects with their maybe Divine Seraphim Squad.
Seraphim Squad, interesting.
Jump pack refuel. Take flight and let terror. Space prime.
I don't think the Nazarites work as well. It's cool, but I don't think it works as well. Someone said that the Maccabites might work for the Vanguards.
Airborne ready. The Xenos infestation is steady.
Oh, I've got it. Jericho jumpers.
Jericho jumpers. Alright.
Not quite as badass sounding, but kind of thematic. Or they could be, or maybe instead we could just call them part of Company Jericho.
Perchance.
Or should Jericho Company be made up of sapper squadrons?
Do you have aspirations, Valius? Your indefatigable spirit would be a boon to you as a leader. I am content in my duty. The demands of war mean the chapter can never have too many leaders. Your hour will come. Thank you. And feel free to mention that to the captain.
Trying to think what else.
Let us march unhindered.
Jericho Company would be all about siege tactics? Yeah, I agree. Jericho might work better for a siege unit. What if...
All specs ready to scan.
We is an angel of death. The Emperor sees your impious aim.
How about someone in chat said messengers? Wait, what was the term? What was the Hebrew term for messenger? There was a term in the Bible specifically for that.
I don't know it off the top of my head.
I'll need to look it up. Once we get to a stopping point, I'll take a look. There was an actual Hebrew term for when angels said that I'm a messenger of the Lord.
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes it. Jump pack refueled. Captain, the waste center entrance.
Here, let me look at it while we're at a stopping point. Here, hold on.
Right ahead.
The hive ships are moving into range of the capillary towers. We are in Kadaku's final hours. Strike down the soul.
Zoanthrope.
Malachi, because Malak means messenger. Malachi was the name of what was a name that meant messenger of God.
Another alien falls to the
Hold on, where's the other one? Where's his brother? I see it. See if you can't get that one down. I don't have the firepower to do it. Otherwise, I'd
I
knock
have
it.
it. The firepower, I mean. Okay, switch shields.
This is where a Vanguard would come in really handy. Alright, he's
got
down.
one.
Got one, I got him. Alright, get the other one down. Get him, get him. We could just call them Malachi Marines.
Malachites.
Malachites, yes, we'll just call them the Malachites. The messengers. The Malachites, yes.
Should we call those that are in Dreadnought's Lazarus engines?
Lazarus oh my god, that's badass. Dreadnoughts are Lazarus engines. That's so
The
sick.
Lazarus pattern Dreadnought.
Lazarus pattern, and I'm so behind. The assaults are called the Malachites. Oh, that's so sick.
If we want to reach the Lazarus, we must first awaken all of the consoles here.
What should we call Tech Marines? Wait a second. Who was it that... Oh, God, why am I freaking... Was it Jeremiah who built the wall?
Nehemiah.
Nehemites. Because they built the wall, remember?
Yes, yes.
Or the Tech Marines could be the, or the Company of Jericho.
No. Nehemites makes more sense for the Tech Marines because they were focused on repair and building. Whereas the Siege Company will be the Jericho.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers.
Transmission of blessing has commenced.
They're going to build the biggest and most beautiful wall and make Chaos pay for it. I like that. Man, this is fun. I like designing these names and stuff.
Absolutely.
What about apothecaries?
I'd say hospitalers, but I don't want to steal from
The order, the sisters, yeah.
Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers.
We didn't think on that one. And of course, we need the one for the librarians.
We have the head of the librarius is Moses.
Yeah, but we still need a name for their group. Like, or are they just called the librarius?
The apostles.
The apostles, ooh. Prophets, the prophets. But I like that. Yeah, the prophets. That's a cool idea.
Or the presbyters.
Presence of invasive material detected. Eliminate immediately.
Wait, we got an issue? Where at? Oh, I see it. It's over there. Out of the way. If you want to live, you won't mess with me.
We need to find and remove spores.
Where is it? It's glowing right there, but it's not doing anything. There we go.
This tyrannid growth will no longer infect the shields.
Go capture it.
The Xenos infestation is scary.
What difficulty we're on? Oh, we're just doing average right now because we're plotting and creating a new Space Marine chapter, and so we're just chatting about it while chilling.
Yeah, we're not trying to sweat swamp right now.
But if you're wondering, my highest, the one below lethal, I haven't successfully completed a lethal difficulty yet. I've gotten close, but my team and I died.
Ministerial authority excellent. Praise the Messiah. System restoration complete.
And this will probably be the last one. We'll wrap up here. Because it is getting late for us, and I'm worn out from work. How long have the Knights of Zion been around? That's a great question. My guess, probably just before the Cicatrix Maledictum. Just before that popped up.
Head up to the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom.
If not right around that time.
Got him.
What do you think, Lark?
I'd have to do some more thought, but that sounds like a good start point.
By the way, can I say I love that name? Cicatrix Maledictum. What a name.
Yeah, Warhammer goes hard with naming conventions.
Alright, boys. Hope you're ready. I got a hammer. And you all look like a bag of nails.
Skeletor ass looking bug.
Not a lot I could do. I'm not nearly as effective in tight, close spaces. Brother.
Oh, thank goodness. Ammo.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. Alright, let's get going. Okay, so what if there was a legion called the Redemptus Legion for the Marines who did not go trader with their trader legions? Usually if you had Marines who were part of trader legions but didn't join them, usually they joined stuff, very obscure chapters like the Death Watch, or they became a Black Shield, or they secretly formed their own unique founded successor chapter. Like, many people assume that the Blood Ravens are secretly Thousand Sons successors. So they usually just kind of slipped into an obscure successor chapter. If there was, here's the thing, if there was an actual chapter of known Trader Marines, even if they weren't part of their Trader Legion, no one would trust them, at the very least, if the Inquisition didn't just outright hunt them down. Gotta understand, if you're even associated with traitors, you're already considered exterminatus. You're already considered a heretic by association. That's why even if Dark Angels capture a Fallen who claims he knew nothing about the treason and he was completely loyal, they'll still kill him because, hey, you may very well be innocent. Doesn't matter, we're still going to kill you. Warhammer lore gets batshit insane. Yes, we got a Carnifex.
Yep.
Let's get rid of the big boys. That'll distract us. Oh, hey, big guy. We were just talking about you.
Hey,
Coming down.
burn, big burn, burn, big burn.
Coming down. I did some damage. Man, you throw me around. Oh, sorry, I hit the attack button too soon. I'm sorry, bro.
I wanted to kill.
I'm sorry, bro.
There'll always be another. That's the beauty of Tyranids. There's always more.
There's always more. I wanted to back up, but I hit the attack button too soon. I apologize.
Avenging angel at your disposal. Then, that is how we will rise to meet our foes.
Tell you what, how about I let you have the pistol to shoot the thing? We'll take turns.
Nah, I'd probably be better off burning anything that gets close.
That's a fair point.
They will come at us from all sides, and we will meet.
There was an Iron Warrior who joined the White Scars. I don't know anything about that.
I know there was a. Oh gosh, there was a Thousand Sun who Jagatai offered a place within the White Scars because he was loyal.
I don't know about an Iron Warrior who did that. Not saying it didn't happen, just saying I haven't heard of it. What do you think patch 13 is going to be? I don't know. I am hoping that at some point they add a librarian. Or a...
Please.
I mean, it just makes sense.
Or an apothecary.
Or a chaplain.
We got things we need to do.
Or are they just saving those for Space Marine 3?
Maybe.
I mean, if that's the case, fine, but hurry up and get Space Marine 3 out, you know?
I need to purge my Xenos.
They've already announced it's happening, so... But they did also say that Space Marine 2 is renewed for another year.
Yeah, well, it's let them cook. Let them cook. But I would like to know a timetable.
Yeah, I'd like to know when, too.
Don't pull a toddler Howard and then just say, Elder Scrolls 6. 10 years later, where is it, Todd? Where is it?
Alright, I've got the thing. Let's do this. I needed a break from all the Korra bullshit I've had to deal with. Let's talk Space Marines. Oh, shoot. We gotta spin the wheel at the very spot he was targeting me.
Spin the wheel. Yeah, that's gonna be a delay on that.
I'm starting it. Come on. Alright, we got it. Alright, let's get that cannon up and running. Alright, let's go. Keep him off me a sec.
Sorry, executing. Don't worry, its pollution is coming to us.
Jesus. That's some crazy ecto cooler.
Hold on, let me target him. He's over there. Crap, it's not doing my powers into recharging. Screw it. Frack it. He's over there.
He's over there.
Do not let yourself be sullied by the Xenos' weapons. Our foe nears death. We must activate the generators and satiate the cannon's thirst.
We need to recharge the cannon again. Working on it.
I'm working my way to it. Hold on, I got a bunch of horny gots on me.
Horny gaunts. What makes them horny, Jim?
Well, it's great horny to. Oh, good lord, there's more.
Again, my community reminds me how tactless they are.
Does anyone smell lobster?
I think so. Protect me, brother.
I'm coming, brother.
I'm gonna die, brother.
This generator hums. We are ready to release the next onslaught of purification.
All right. Last one should do it.
Service call detected. Synchronization complete. Cannon ready.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed from the ground. It spews its vileness.
Oh, get under the ridge.
I should do it.
We must not get close to its bones.
Jesus Christ. I thought that I
Lictor!
licked her. I barely knew her.
Mine.
You got him. Oh, you're right there, dude. Awesome. Die. Got him.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Until the Titan is defeated, you can target the towers, Captain. Take the shot on those damn towers and unleash divine retribution.
It's time for some deep damage.
Let's choke on their meal.
So this is like the equivalent of punching a guy in the throat while he's eating, right?
Yep. All right. Well, I think we can start wrapping it up.
Yeah. Me and the boys on the way to Bible study.
We're about to get our salvation on, brothers.
Brother, could you find a deeper meaning to Psalms 38:7? James version.
I've been truly complicating the book of James, brother. What does it mean to have what does it mean to have dead faith without works?
Why does Brother Luther keep yelling is means is? He keeps irritating Brother Zwingli about it.
All right. Let's level up our stuff. Nice. And we get some new arms. Nice. All right, now I'm gonna go over here and check on the data area.
Tactics are sound, lad.
Oh, there it is. Nope, I still don't have enough. All right. Well, that went very well, I think.
Yes, I believe so.
All right, well, then in that case, let's go over here and see what this Tech Marine has to say. I'm going to do this. And this. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and start wrapping it up there. Hope you guys enjoyed this little break from For Honor to do Space Marine 2. Tomorrow we'll see what happens. Haven't decided what the plan is. Normally I do a reading or writing stream, but we'll have to see how I'm feeling. Hope you guys enjoyed the idea of the Knights of Zion. If you did, let us know down in the comments section. We'll definitely try to do more of this, and when we come up with more lore about the Knights of Zion, we'll let you know. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all so much. We will see you in our next one. Take care.